difference between plants and animals we often see. But is there any difference in the cellular level? Let us see. Today I am going to share a short speech on differences between plants and animal cells. Animal and plant cell have some key similarities and noted differences. Understanding basic cell structure help to understand how the cell differ from each other, and they do differ in important way as plant cell provide different function for the plant than animal cell provide for the body. Both type of cell have some similar structure element. First, they are both eukaryotic or eukaryotic, which means they have defined nucleus. The nucleus contains chromosomes. It is protected and surrounded by the cytoplasm, which is watery or gel-like liquid. Further, both types of cells have cell membrane that surround the cell. This allows for the cell to exert control in most cases over what can penetrate the cell and what cannot. One of the primary difference between animal and plant cell is that have a cell wall, means plant cell have a cell wall made up of cellulose. This helps the cell to allow high pressure to build inside of it without bursting. A plant cell has to be able to accept large amount of liquid through osmosis without being destroyed. An animal cell does not have this cell wall. If you start to fill the animal cell with much or too much distilled water or other fluid, it will eventually pop. Plant cells also are different because they are use photosynthesis to convert sunlight into needed food for the plant. They have chloroplasts, which have their own DNA, essentially directing the work of the chloroplast. Also, plant cells, when viewed under the microscope, appear very different from animal cells because of the presence of large vacuole, which exist in the cell's cytoplasm. It usually takes up most of the room in the cell, and the membrane of the cell encircles it. It contains waste material, water, and nutrients that can be used or secreted as necessary. Animal cells, on the other hand, have small vacuoles and may have several. They never have a large single vacuole that takes up most of the space in the plant cell. Plant cells often have a more regular shape when viewed under the microscope, while animal cells tend to vary greatly in appearance. The difference between these cells is more complex, but the primary difference exists in the above mentioned way. To sum it up, both type of cells have nucleus, a cytoplasm, and a cell membrane. A cell from a plant has a large vacuole, chloroplast, a cell wall, and a regular shape. Small vacuoles, no cell wall, varied shape, and absence of chloroplast are the characteristics of animal version. So this is the two main key features of animal cell and plant cell. I understand that you have understood well about the process and the dissimilarities and similarities between plant and animal cell. That's all for today. Have a great day ahead.